have a proper theology of the body, something that the church has not largely done in the West very well traditionally. Why do you think that is? Why do we have such a hard time having such a view or a proper theology of our bodies?
It's a great question. If you look back at the early church, the first 2-3 centuries, Gnosticism was the biggest challenge they faced. And Gnosticism was a view of the body which denigrated the body and basically said what really matters is the real you inside of you. You could be literally a man trapped in another body, or a spirit with a true spirit inside of you. All the things we hear today were very much a part of the early church's challenge. And so the New Testament is born out of that context, but then it became the church prevailed over that. And essentially, you've had a very positive, robust view of the body throughout most of Western civilization. So we've just basically forgotten that this problem could reemerge. We didn't think it could reemerge. And we basically have a neo-Gnosticism reemerging today in the church and in the culture. And as the Christian worldview has receded, that has been replaced by non-Christian worldviews. And one of those is a new form of Gnosticism. So we're having to relearn what the church had already learned, unfortunately, in the past. This is not a new issue. It's just an issue we had to revisit and to recapture. And the church basically always forgets yesterday's battles. We only think about the battles that we have. And so, unfortunately, we're going to have to go back and do our homework and think about why did John say, we have seen him with our eyes, we've touched him, our hands have handled. Because John, and if anyone does not believe that Jesus has come in the flesh, he's the Antichrist. I mean, John really, it's bold language.
Yeah, he goes after
Paul
him.
was saying, if this is just a Greek idea, this is just a philosophy, then this is not the Christian gospel. It's about something that happened in the flesh. And therefore, the flesh must be trustworthy and must be, the Christian gospel has always said that the body is trustworthy, the heart is deceitful. And the culture, of course, has flipped that and said the body is completely untrustworthy, but you can always trust your heart. And that's the thing the church has to readdress today.